Hey, what's up, guys?
Everything is up. Today's a good day. Everything's on the up and up. Get furniture delivered. I'm a real human being.
Wait, what?
Like that song in Drive. Have you seen Drive?
Yeah, I have seen Drive. There's like one song in Drive, isn't there?
Yeah, it's the one where they go, a real human being. Well, nobody talks for like half the movie. You know one?
I thought it was the...
And it's like that for the whole song.
Yeah, then I don't remember. That was the lyrics?
Yeah, except they're like whispers. It's like, a real human being. And you're like, a bean? What?
I'm thinking of like the really slow one, when he's driving in Drive, and it's like Night Call, whatever, by Kavinsky.
Oh, yeah, that's different.
That's what I'm thinking about, versus like that slap bass. I don't know. Anyway, what's up? What's up, guys? How you today? We're Volition. We're gonna stream some cool Saints Row stuff today. What are we doing today?
We've shown it before when we've done break the build stuff of just breaking the shit out of our old games. Everybody's seen a little bit of what our capture tools are like, which is what we use to make a lot of our trailers, specifically anything that's got a lot of gameplay footage in it.
Yes.
So I figured, hey, why don't we have a whole stream where we actually show off like how that stuff works and like how we do stuff, I guess, except it'll be dumber. Because like when we actually have to do it for real, like there's goals and like timelines to get stuff done, whereas here
we're just gonna
probably just gonna be like
shooting the shit.
Get an image of that dude doing a sweet flip. All right, we'll do that in one take. Does it look good? Who cares?
All right, sounds
pretty sweet.
All right, so before we get started, I think we should ask the audience which Saints Row game they want us to see it in.
Yeah.
So your choices are, before you like yell and be like, Saints Row this, Saints Row 3, final build of Saints Row 3, a Saints Row, 3, sorry, yes, thanks, a final build of Saints Row 4,
yep,
and a final build of Saints Row GAT.
Yep.
Throw your G's up.
Wait, GAT, so...
There you go,
Don't make me do that again.
So, just chat, tell us which Saints Row you want to see. You can say 3, 4, or GAT. And we'll go ahead and we'll get started showing up how our capture tools work in that.
Yeah, they're pretty much the same throughout all of them, right?
Correct, but the content that you can capture is different, right?
So different content.
If you want to see superpowers, or if you want to see hell, or if you want to see... they're saying Saints Row 420. I will truncate any number after the first one. So there's a couple for 3.
A couple for GAT, too.
There's 2 for GAT.
Most for 3 so far.
Well...
So yeah, our capture tools are... Was there anything really added to the tools between any of those games? Aside from like minor tweaks?
They're just bug fixes.
Just bug fixes?
Small bug fixes. Just like the text was black in 4 and it wasn't in 3 or something.
Right.
It's like stuff like that. We've seen GAT already. Must have missed it.
Yeah, GAT's the most recent Saints Row we showed, I think.
Yeah. So I think we should start on 3, which we have already open already.
Yeah.
And also I saw the most votes for 3.
Yeah, we got a decent amount for 3.
So let's go ahead and let's jump into that.
Don't worry,
right
we'll
now.
probably see all of them anyways, so...
So I guess I'll go ahead and get started and talk about what this is. So this is a developer build of Saints Row 3. If you haven't seen it, this is where we have our magic mystical console that we can drop down, and we can type in commands in here.
Yeah.
One of our commands here that we built is called machinima mode. So if I go ahead and I turn it on, machinima mode, it will break the camera away from the character. So you can go ahead and move, Josh.
Yep.
And it is independent of the second controller, which I have right here. And this mode was built because we found that we were having to capture a lot of gameplay footage from Saints Row 3 just to put in trailers. Like, when 2 came around, we did a lot of gameplay trailers. We spent a lot of time on it. And we're like, we have to figure out a way to cut down on the amount of time that we spend making these trailers.
Yeah.
So you're going on flying around and doing that. I'll go ahead and I'll lock the camera to you.
Yeah, I'll stop so you can get me. So yeah, there's a couple specific things our our tools have, one of the things is like if you press left on the D-pad when you're pointing at an NPC or a vehicle, you can lock onto them, so the camera will just trail them.
Any Havoc object actually can be locked onto.
Any Havoc object. Okay, cool.
So you can actually lock onto like props and stuff too.
Okay.
I think even like I think you could lock onto the rockets as well, but I'm not quite sure of that.
Okay.
So I'm just taking a look at chat right here. Don't worry, we'll take a look at some of the other Saints Row games too as we do this. But I just want to go over the control scheme because it was really important when we built this. So capturing Saints Row 2 was an absolute nightmare, and I absolutely hated it.
So you've never actually specifically told me. So there's another thing in this game that's just called like slew mode. That just detaches the camera and you can move it around.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and I'll turn off
But it's not
this.
nearly as nice.
Yeah, so here, I'll go ahead and I'll do slew mode, and you can do that. So, slew mode, you couldn't actually control the first player.
Yeah.
So, like, we had to, like, trigger up an like an animation, and then, like, pause the game, and then break the camera away, and you can only do really quick cuts.
Oh, boy.
So you couldn't do anything. And also, you notice the camera movement is, like, not nearly as nice.
Yeah, that's one specific thing that's much nicer about machinima mode. It's so weird to call it machinima when it's just capture mode in AOM.
And AOM, yeah.
But, yeah, like, you start and stop. There's a very, very slight amount of, like, easing before the camera completely stops. But
it's just really fast.
It's really fast and, like, stiff feeling.
It's definitely for developers to fly around the city and be like, what's
quickly.
that window look like on the building?
Yeah.
It was never designed to have smooth movement. Freedomus is asking us if we ever consider releasing tools for community use. It's a developer build, so we'd have to figure out if whether or not a developer build could actually be released or not.
Yeah, there's a lot of sketchy stuff, like
there's licensing too.
Licensing and
that would prevent us from necessarily doing it, and we'd have to like actually go back into the old code and break out just like this tool. I don't know, Mike. You can talk to see if people have actually activated some of these things, because I remember there was some capture mode tools in Saints Row 3 that were like kind of unfinished, that were hacked out.
Huh.
And some people can actually do that. So, okay, so with that out of the way, that's slew mode. But machinima mode is just superior just because when you move an object through space, it has weight, inertia, and mass. And we like to fake that by having the camera actually sway as you move it.
Yeah.
So if you notice that as I turn the camera...
There's a bit of a tilt.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a natural procedural tilt to it, and then it settles as you go to a different place. That makes the camera feel much more natural when you're doing more dynamic moves.
Yeah.
So as I spin the camera around, and if I like just kind of stop, there will be a little bit of settling to it. The only problem is there were some bugs in it. Like if you pointed the camera straight down, which we almost never did.
Right.
Like you could get some like really wonky stuff because it was based off of vehicle flying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this procedural movement was basically like ripped really quickly from flying because it was like,
Right.
we wanted to act like a Steadicam, and like this was put together really quickly.
Well, yeah, some of it, we've said it like in a bunch of other streams, but like the way this worked was based off of flying and descent, right?
Yes.
Yeah, like it's not the same code, but it's based off how it felt to fly around descent. And I can say like when I actually streamed descent months ago, like it felt really similar to
You were just like, I've done this like for 100 hours.
That's why I wasn't horrible with it, because like by that point I had already been capturing stuff for internal use for Agents of Mayhem. So like I was like, this is really similar actually.
So other things too, it's just the same twin sticks. You know, right stick moves the camera's position, the left stick moves like a first-person shooter, and it floats around.
Yeah.
The face buttons allow you to zoom in and out really quickly. We had to originally type commands for like field of view, and like.
So you just have to guess the number.
Yeah,
and
you
just
have to
hit
guess.
it.
Yep. And like in this, you could frame up your shot exactly the way you want it.
Yeah.
You know, get it to where you want, and show HUD. Just get rid of that, and now you can run around and kill some pets. So I think at this point we should take requests as I talk in between kind of the stories of how this actually came to be, in case they want to see something in particular.
There's something weird going on with my movement right now.
Oh, so yeah, this is a bug in machinima mode. I just have to like jump out of it and jump back into it.
Oh, really?
So yeah, there were small bugs that were never fixed because it was like, well, it's capturable.
Right, and it's something easily fixable. Because yeah, like anytime you were moving the camera, it was moving my character as well.
Yeah. So now if you run and hit tap the right trigger, you can like run into stuff.
Yeah.
I believe I stopped running at you because your entity disappears when you run into a car.
Yeah.
But yeah, like all of these moves here were stuff that we captured quite a bit. Yeah, see, so now I'm not attached to you anymore. Oh, yeah, I am now. Okay, I'm good.
Okay. Oh, God.
Where are you going? Where are you going? So,
here.
like, they always made us avoid shooting inside the cars because inside was, like, really low res.
Right.
And, like, you can look at that, it's like, oh, that texture, it's so bad. But, like, we never intended the camera to be inside here.
Right.
So, like, we always had to be really careful when we use this mode. Like, I would constantly get stuff back from artists because I would try to have the camera as low as possible to, like, make it aggressive and fast. So, like, the textures are not designed to be that close.
Right.
So, like, they didn't like it when I did shots like this really low to the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the triggers, I used analog for craning the camera up and down, which was, like, really huge before, and slew was, like, really bad. So, yeah, we would go and make sequences with this tool, and this is, like, how this is actually how all the DLC trailers were captured.
What happens if I warp now?
You can warp. I'll follow you, I think.
Oh, the camera will follow?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay. That's nice, actually. I was expecting you to stay behind.
Yeah. Get this really... They also didn't like it when the camera got really wide.
Oh, yes. Yeah, because everything gets pretty...
Distorted.
Yeah. I always kind of like the distorted FOV when you have it, like, really low to the ground. So, like, when they're running, the feet are really big in front of the camera.
Yeah, I can do that. There you go. Yeah, we were supposed to avoid doing this.
Yeah.
Because even though you would use a really wide angle if you were this low to the ground and had to be, like, attached to the person.
There are times where I think that kind of thing looks kind of cool. I think it depends on what type of game you're capturing.
I wouldn't use it all the time, personally.
Yeah.
So what one of the style guides we came up with when we were capturing was to never use a focal length on a Super 35mm camera equivalent of less than 28.
Right.
Less than 28, and then, like, we just kind of went from there. Like, I don't think there was ever anything like they're saying, let's Dutch cam up this bitch, okay.
Yeah, it's like I'm watching the first Thor movie all over again.
But, yeah, they wouldn't let us go wider than a certain value either.
Yeah.
And, like, I personally, like, set some of that style guides, like, hey, don't go wider than this. I would tell outsourcers because, like, I wasn't the only one that used this tool. Right. There were other people who did trailers for us. Hammer Creative was one of the companies. They do actually a lot of trailers for a lot of video games, believe it or not. And they did some of our, like, awesome story trailers for us. And what was great about this tool is before we designed this tool, we would constantly recapture every shot. Like, I was pulling up, like, the Uncle Gary Busey shots.
Yes.
From Saints Row 2.
We were watching those earlier today.
Yeah, and it's
trailer.
like, I was just like, oh my god, this is so bad. Not like the trailer itself is bad, but it's like the capture. Like, what we were able to achieve was so bad back then.
Yeah.
So, they're telling me this is not what Dutch angle means. I understand that Dutch angle is not the official term for it, but it's stuck around with American cinematography. And when you say Dutch angle, everybody knows that.
Yeah.
It's actually, like, a misnomer.
Really?
Because it's not the Dutch. It technically should be German angle.
All right.
But they just said Dutch because, like, I guess Americans back then didn't know the difference.
Right.
And it just stuck around in the industry. So when you say Dutch angle, like,
everybody
knows,
what
you mean. Your camera is no longer level with the ground. So yeah, a lot of cinematography terms you'll learn. When the camera's level with the ground, that's like a normal shot, and then you say, well, Dutch it a little bit. And then you're like, there you go.
There you go.
Ah, so edgy.
Oh, damn.
So edgy. And you could use the mouse and keyboard at the same time. I just need to enable it.
Oh, you have to turn off. Is it off by default?
I just have it in my script turned off. And then we would use this to shake the camera.
This is how we still do shaky cam, actually, right?
We were just like, oh, he's running down the street. It's so edgy looking.
Yeah.
Here, there you go. It's like, oh, what's going on?
He's running from the cops. What for? You gotta keep watching to find out. Oh, shit! That's an undercover cop! Get out of there! Go that way!
So, yeah, that is camera tools in a nutshell. One more thing to probably mention is why is it called Machinima mode? And that's because the guys from Machinima actually came in and approached us during Saints Row.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah, in the middle of Saints Row 3's development cycle, and they said, we're creating a bunch of unique content. We want to make original content.
Right.
And they think that Saints Row was like the best game to do it in because Saints Row had the most variety for internet humor.
Yeah.
Is what they told us. And so when they approached us, they said, can you help make us tools so we can capture this game? Because other games have some tools. And so we had a meeting with those Machinima guys. They actually came in and they said, we want this, this, and this. And like the things that they wanted, we actually didn't make any of it.
Oh no.
I feel bad because like.
So do they want like more extensive tools for like?
So what they wanted a green screen mode.
Okay.
Because I guess some other games that they had worked on had it.
Yeah, I've seen a couple games with green screen, not too many. But
I think Uncharted shipped with the
Uncharted
green screen
2 had a machinima mode for multiplayer that had a green screen filter for a level,
yeah,
like a test map level.
There was a green level, yeah. They wanted a green screen mode, which we never made. They also wanted a weapon that you could equip that on the analog trigger, when you did it, it would flap the mouth open and close.
Oh, wow.
Because they were writing their own dialogue
right.
for Machinima shorts.
That's funny. So like some puppeteering style stuff.
Oh, they're telling you to answer the goddamn cell phone.
Oh yeah, it keeps happening.
Yeah, it'll happen every time.
Yeah, I'll have to answer it next time it pops up.
So that weapon did not exist in there.
Right.
And then they were like, well, anything you can do to make capture easier. And then it was basically all those controls I just showed you.
Yeah.
Like, that was...
they're super nice. Like, they're exactly the same in every way in Agents of Mayhem. And, like...
Well, because they work really good.
Yeah, they work really good. Like, we don't call it machinima mode anymore. It's called capture mode.
Yeah, because
now.
those guys, they're not doing any work for us anymore, so...
Yeah.
Anyways,
let's grab some shots of something.
Yeah, what would you guys like to see a shot of?
Well, first, I think we got to get our best friend back.
Okay.
Is it Drop Human?
Yeah.
It's,
Or is it just Skin Balls?
I think Skin Balls might be...
Boom.
Blam. One of our best friends. We have two best friends. I have a very hard time choosing who's my best friend.
You just tell them they're both your best friends. They'd probably be both okay with it.
Maybe, I don't know.
You're my best friend and you're my best friend. You're both my best friend.
Look, you guys are such good friends. I can't choose.
No, don't make it complicated.
Does Skin Balls count as 4 people because he's 4 spheres?
It's not complicated at all. These are not complicated people. These guys are like PS2 era guys. Where's he going? What are you doing?
What is he doing? Let's find out. Oh, we gotta turn the HUD back off.
Oh, wait. Do we? If you want to change your weapons.
Sweet shots.
Oh, yeah. So there you go. This guy's like flailing around here.
Mm-hmm.
So another thing we would do to separate characters from the background is we use control the depth of field artificially. So in a camera, you get depth of field just like happens because it's how light passes through a lens.
Here you have to like manually change.
Yeah, and it's really complicated. So instead of me you can explain it while I type in the 10 commands.
Yeah, so there is like if it's the same as Agents of Mayhem, there's a start and end for an A point and a B point, and you have to set values for all 4 of those.
They're all in meters.
Yeah, they're all in meters.
As they should be, because lenses are marked in meters.
So this is the one thing. This is the same how it is in Agents of Mayhem right now. This is the one thing I wish I had like a GUI slider for. Because it would be real nice because you could just slide this shit back and forth instead of just like typing in numbers going like, does that look good? Man, what is he doing? Here, I think you need to make me him.
Okay, hold on. Let me bind it to this key.
Yeah, this is another thing. So I've been capturing stuff for Agents of Mayhem for a while now. Most of it's internal stuff or just making like placeholder stuff while people work on missions and all of that. But like after a while you need to capture like for like trailers and stuff, you might just capture some random stuff happening.
What's he doing?
What is he doing? You might capture stuff in the open world, just like random shit that happens, but sometimes you want specific shots, and when you're trying to get specific things to trigger, or happen in a specific order in an open world where things are random.
It's fucking chaos.
And like you can't go to a guy for the most part and go like, can you script this thing to happen for me? Because that's taking their time away
from making the
making the actual game. So you have to think up clever ways to make the thing you want happen.
It's problem solving. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, just problem solving. That was the one
but
thing.
But the rules are the game, right?
Yeah.
It's the
that
game.
Was the one thing I never really realized happened with game capture before I started working here. So, like, for instance, there's stuff in Ages Mayhem I've done where it's like, okay.
Welcome to Volition.
Welcome to Volition. This is how we all walk out. Like, once you start working here, this is how everybody walks. There's just some weird contagion here, and it doesn't affect your health really. It just makes you walk weird.
And he has no shadow either, which I don't know if it's the game or if it's just him.
I feel like his wonky ass animations are different than they usually are. I swear to God, he didn't.
When you use it, well, the animations are different from the player character versus an NPC.
Right.
And
no,
when
I mean, like, the last
like
time I played as Distant Human on stream, I swear to God, he ran differently than he does right now. Like, something happened to alter how he's running right now.
So, Tholar is asking, I assume you guys outside help for mocap. So, yes, mocap does not happen inside the building. However,
correct.
I can't go to them and say, I want a mocap of this animation. We're always constantly using the animations that are in the game. There's a lot of animations. There's a lot of animations in the game, and you can trigger them through the player. Most of them through the player.
Yeah, a lot of them you can trigger, or at least like. This is partially just because I was capturing stuff in very early builds of AOM, like a year ago.
Here, play that Drive song right now. Here, get in the car. We'll recreate.
Distant Human.
What kind of car did he drive? In it, it was like a red, like old Ferrari, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Here, get out of that piece of shit.
Hup.
Oh, there's not a drop car menu for it. Okay, so it's car, 2-door, muscle. I think it's like Sports 09.
Sports 09.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now get it. Now get
It's
in
a good
it.
spot.
Now get in it.
Whoop.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh,
no,
no,
there it is. That'd actually be a really good place to get into it.
Hup.
All right, stand still. Stand still. Stand still. So store, vehicle.
Yep.
So yeah, we can call the stores from anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead now. Make it the car from Drive, the movie.
What was the color? I don't remember. Was it?
Chat, help us. What was the car look like? What did it look like in Drive? I think it was a convertible though, but.
Oh, was it? I need money.
Fine. Oh, not a problem.
Give me a shitload of money,
It's Give
bro.
Cash Co-op.
Just
For
hit
whatever
zeros?
reason. Yeah.
All right.
It was Give Cash Co-op. I don't know why.
Huh, weird.
They're saying it's
bright pink?
Blurple. No, it was not bright pink.
Blurple. Let's see, what's...
Any car can become a convertible if I remember right.
What's the closest to Blurple?
Bruise, plum, purple. That sounds like Blurple. Like I would just say Blurple instead of all that.
I think that's Blurple.
It did not have underglows,
It didn't.
but it had rims. Yeah. So here's a funny thing. I can actually detach the camera in this mode here and move it around on the
Nice.
screen. And the camera work is just there, but like you'll notice like there's some like weird artifacts happening with the like you can probably see like guys with the blurring on there behind
yeah.
it because like rendering issues. Don't let me explain it. It's too long. I could spend all day explaining how G buffers work. So yeah.
Manny asking, so is this like in the void right now? Where is the shop actually? Is it like underground?
No. You're not in the void. You're in the world. So like
You're
if a
just in
cop
the
shoots
world.
you,
Okay,
or
that's
like
right.
runs
That's,
into you,
yeah.
it gets you out of the shop.
Okay, so you're just in a world where everything other than
In a
player
world.
character or cars are
Where
just rendered.
anything other than player characters are cars. Fuck, man. Work on the script a little better. So there you are. Now you're outside of it. Yeah, it's a convertible now. Where are you?
Distant Humans still.
Oh, there we go.
What? Hold on a sec. Move the
does
camera.
Does he just lean back really
Move the
far?
camera. Is he leaning real far back?
Yeah, go for it. Lean back. Where are you going? No, my car! Did you save it?
No. Can you teleport? Oh no, the car's gone. It already sank.
Wait.
Can you teleport it? Can you drop it?
Hold on, you have
else?
to do it. Hold on. Machinima mode. I gotta turn off machinima mode.
And then we have to open the map, right?
Maybe. Show HUD. Oh god. Alright. Get ready. Pause buffer that shit. The other pause.
Whoop.
There you go. Map.
Oh, I think
the car's gone.
Yeah, the car's
So go to the
gone.
map and then just go somewhere and then left stick click and you'll warp there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Man.
Did we break the game? We might have broke the game.
Oh shit! Did we?
Can you control anything?
Oh, the camera's way up high.
It's because it's in machinima mode. All right, that's slew.
Okay.
No, machinima mode is locked in. Okay, so this was another bug with machinima mode.
Machinima mode gets stuck sometimes.
You can get stuck in it by like doing some scripting stuff.
Oh,
so
weird.
We need to restart the game.
Okay.
Sorry.
Kill it.
All right, we'll run 3 again. We'll get back.
Anyways, while we're getting back there.
We'll get a different time of day too when we log in.
Yeah. Anyways, what I was talking about a little bit before we got distracted by all that car shit is like to make a lot of stuff happen in open world capture when you need specific shots is you just have to learn what you can do to like push enemy AI behavior to do what you want consistently and stuff. It's just weird. And like you mentioned it before, so like if you want lots of explosions, what you would do is you would just place the satchel charges everywhere, right?
Until they removed satchel charges from 4, and I was like, no!
Yeah. So like all the cool random explosions, but just like they were just satchel charges you placed everywhere. Like they weren't a cool scripting thing or anything.
Yeah, let's go show that.
It was just
it's been a while since I've like satchel charged it up.
It was just in-game capitals. Made me disinhuman again. I gotta be my boy. My distant boy.
I could put this in the game start so that you're just this.
That would be great,
all the time.
actually.
And then people would play this and be like, what the fuck?
What is this?
I think missions would be broken though.
Random thing before we do anything else. Here, let me just get right here. Frame me up all cool.
Oh, frame me up all cool. We're
Frame
getting
me up all
suggestions
cool.
too from the chat, which
All
are
right.
really awesome though.
Maybe like a full body, kind of low, looking up at me. All right.
Pop, lock, and drop it.
Ta-da!
Here, just change those animations. So, store character 1.
Yeah, so this is something
the
we
animations do work.
Here's something we didn't do to break the build I discovered is like, okay, so you can't change this in human's face at all. He doesn't have.
There's no morphs.
There's no morphs on him.
Yeah.
But if you try to add hair, it will get added to him.
Kind of bad.
So
you just can't say anything because it's extra broken right now. We're in the negative world of Saints Row, basically.
Yeah, he's not lit in here at all.
And
but
personality, you can change the
compliment and taunts do work on him. So Jenkins, I think, looks really good on him. I think Jenkins and the Kings really good, actually. Holy shit! All right.
What is happening?
That's the cosplay. So he's cosplaying. Why does this look like an old iTunes commercial? The chat is asking.
Because lighting, for whatever reason, does not work on these custom characters.
Yeah.
Holy shit. What's
Pillow
happening?
Princess is pretty good.
All right, so when you come back, there won't be any cars and peds, but we don't need them because this is the only car and ped that we need.
Yeah. Oh wait, all the cars and peds are gone?
Yeah, until we reboot. It's a bug.
Oh no, I say. Oh, those are distant cars.
Distant cars are a different system from real cars. They morph into real cars.
So is it going into the stores what kills all those things?
Yeah, it's supposed to
Interesting.
kill them, but then they don't come back because you decided to get jiggy with it. You got hair physics.
Right.
All right, is this where we play the drive song too and you dance like this?
No, it's only for when you're like driving and it's nighttime and everything's all lit up like neon.
It's slow
lights.
motion.
Slow motion.
Oh, we had slow motion. I forgot. Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. Do it again. So we
All
have
right.
slow motion in the game. So play
next,
the animation at regular speed.
Yeah. Next time we reboot the game. Oh whoa.
Oh,
I'm streaking apparently. Next time we reboot the game, some people in the chat are asking for a police chase.
We can make a police chase. I'll show you.
We'll
Police
totally make
chases
that.
are easy.
Yeah.
So now
Probably-
the game is running at 8 times slow motion.
Oh shit! I forgot to answer the goddamn phone again. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm just mashing Y over and over until it comes back
you
up.
can't because like you're in.
Oh, I'm in slow motion.
You can go really
Whoa!
fast, where the physics will probably fuck up here. Got to do your animations now.
Oh god. Oh.
Oh shit. I don't think I'll be able to grab you. We can do a police chase in fast speed. I don't think we would ever grab it. Go ahead, go for it.
Oh.
Hey, we got a visitor.
We have a visitor. Yeah, come in.
I think the door's locked.
Oh, is it locked? Shit.
Who could it be?
I'm sorry, this door keeps getting locked.
Since you aren't looking at my Skype.
What's going
Oh,
on?
I'm sorry, the Skype isn't up. I got to bring it back up.
Yeah, whoops. I was thinking it'd be a fun idea for chat to come up with ideas to do a little mini story.
Yeah, yeah.
And use the tools to try to capture it.
Yeah, that's what I want to get to.
Maybe just a human and skin balls.
Distant human and skin balls going dark and doing a drug deal. Okay. Well, we just got word from the community developer Mike Watson that distant human and skin balls should.
Yeah.
Should,
This is my.
I'm gonna try to hold a straight face while I say this.
This is my intended goal for this stream. Oh, also there's a new sweet bug I found, so that if you roll and continue sprinting. Oh wait, is that happening now? Oh no! Oh, there we go.
Nice.
I call it the Gumby.
You still have hair physics though, which is good.
Yep.
So it sounds like we're supposed to do a car chase with skin balls and distant human.
Yep.
I could spend 30 minutes just getting like half the shots.
Yeah.
Because it'll take a little bit to pull up, but let's go ahead and we'll start that. We
Yeah.
have the world empty, so we won't have to run into things. But since we're distant human right now,
Oh, can we still just drop cops?
hit Y to answer the phone. It's too late. It's like goes like too fast. Can we
Yeah.
drop cops? You can drop anything, yeah.
Okay.
So just because they're not here doesn't mean you can't drop them. So drop
Right.
human, NPC, pet, cop.
I'm about ready for an old steel.
It's NPC cop.
Yeah, because I was curious if dropping
there.
humans is gonna be fucked up. Because
It is fucked up. All right.
so yeah, we'll have to reboot.
Reboot.
And this time I'll answer the goddamn phone because I know it happens like the instant you spawn, basically.
They're saying Sonic. Is this the new Jet Set Radio? I think their
did look like a
characters
little
had.
Jet Set Radio.
I think their characters had a little few more polys.
But just barely.
They had better textures too. New human trail. They're asking us if there's a console variable to answer the phone automatically.
No.
No. So we can't go into the player menu as we become distant human or bad stuff happens. So
Yeah. So it'll just have to be normal distant human.
okay. Oops. NPC. Sorry, these keyboards are really bad for typing on.
Yeah, they're pretty mushy. And the text for the console's
Yeah,
pretty
it's
small.
pretty far away. Okay, cool. Distant human became Lucio from Overwatch.
I'm not up enough on my Overwatch lore, but I know you've been playing it.
Thorlar wants to see oversized objects. We can oversize the character when we get
Make
him
him
in a car.
small. Give me guns and then make him small.
All right, Neo. There we go. And then player scale. Yeah, how small?
0.5.
Between a floating point number between 0 and 1. That's decimals for non-math people.
I want to see a 0.5 human.
A 0.5 human. There you go.
That's me. I got big guns.
Now take these fools out.
Oh, I can't remember. Can I not shoot his distance? Oh, there we go. What happened there?
Oh, that's a car that I'm attached to.
Whoa.
That's a police car. Where did you go? You're so tiny. I can't grab you.
All right. So now we... Oh, does this game also have the ability to just pause the game and advance by frame? Okay, it does. Now we need to drop a couple skin balls because they are like automatic homies.
Yes. I don't know. Whoops.
Oh! That's what happens when you do that. You got some type of assert.
No, I don't want to do that. I think I dropped too many in one spot.
Oh,
We're
okay.
good. We're good. We're good.
Whoop.
Well, no, we're not good.
This is inadvertently a break the build now.
Okay.
No.
We're gonna do it again. I will not
Yeah.
drop 5 of them all on top of each other.
While the game's paused. That's a road to badness. Okay, crash
count one. Yeah. So
This is like the final build, basically,
yeah,
right?
So like this is one reason why some of these things are like not always available, because
yeah.
they would crash the game, and people don't like games that crash.
Make me distant human. Give
I
me guns.
will. Okay, give me some.
And I
guns.
will be mashing the button to answer the goddamn cell phone. All right. Oh,
As long as they're
God.
not in the same spot, you're good.
Yeah.
All right, get yourself a gun.
All right.
So I pulled out my gun. Player set. It was player scale.
Yeah. Then 0.5.
Oh, by the way, if you see anything in the console, like, I wonder what that does.
Yeah, just call it out.
Just like call it out, because like I wonder what that does too, because
Oh
a
no,
lot
I
of
grabbed the
this-
skin balls. I'm so sorry. I want to put you down gently, but I cannot.
Right stick click.
Oh, right stick click. Here, now I'll just do it just to make up for the last skin ball I sullied.
He just snapped his neck.
No! I love skin balls though. Even though they're infinite.
It's cool. They're just standing around like, I didn't see it. I didn't.
None of them saw it because none of them have eyeballs. They see with echolocation. All right.
All right, so now I'll hook it onto you. We'll have to do something special with the camera.
Yeah.
So that it feels right. All right, now go for it. I don't think you're gonna be able to aim really good though. That's the only
No,
problem.
cause I shoot sideways.
So when you hold the left trigger, there's a bug where you'll just spin around in circles. So you'll like spin like a top.
Yeah.
You'll be like Fortune's like ultimate.
It looks pretty fucking badass though. It's just like it's like I'm watching Equilibrium.
Do we have a Cadillac in this game? I doubt it. Look at that guy right there.
He's
Look at
helping
what
me
he's
out.
doing right
Look,
there.
the skin balls, they're helping me out.
Yeah.
All right.
They're grabbing cops and they're getting ready to shoot people, and you're spinning like a top. Hold on. Did I turn on the depth of field? Oh, it's because you're aiming.
Yeah, fine aim and introduces the
Depth of field, yes.
depth of field.
I remember. DH is a gangsta bitch.
Okay, he handles this gun better, it seems. Kind of. Never mind. Alright, if I jump, I get back into my normal. I can move normally.
Yeah, but like,
Again.
yeah, the animations are really weird when you become characters. So like, we can only like trigger one at a time, and then we had to cut. That's why there were so many
Yeah.
cuts in the trailer. That's the
Right.
style for Saints Row, because like you could only do like one thing before it would break when we were doing these trailers. So like, yeah, lots of magic. So let me see, what's the cop car called? Drop car, car, 4-door, police, O2. I dropped this one a lot just because it was like essentially like the best car in the game.
Right, it was like
Besides,
super fucking fast, right?
Like it was fast,
And it was
but
really
not
tough.
Yeah, and it could take a lot. So go ahead and just jump in the car.
Yeah.
So car chases are really fun.
So yeah, here's one thing. So there's console commands to change the notoriety, isn't there?
Yes.
Yeah. Cause like when you got a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
turn on the HUD just so that we can see it. It was just hitting.
the phone. God damn it. Sorry, I keep missing it because I cannot hear it. And when we're in capture mode, I cannot see the Y prompt for the phone. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that.
You're being chased down by a gang. Get in the car and run away.
You put it at 5.
You gotta get out of there. You gotta get out of there. The gang's coming after you.
So this
And
is the
you'll
thing.
be you'll be okay driving like this, right?
I think so.
Is he flipping him off through the door? Hold on, my mouse is not enabled.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Don't worry, we can repair the vehicle.
Hold on, I'm getting fucking wrecked though.
Too late. Let me bind that to a key. Key V.
I'm doing fine. So yeah,
I'm all good. I'm all good,
when you're
right?
capturing shit, like even though it's like
I'll
when
give
you want
another
the really
cop car.
crazy stuff,
There's
you
your
don't
cop
even
car.
you don't even want to take the time to like get notoriety up to that. Oh God, you don't
being-
want to take the time to get
You're
notoriety
getting
to
crushed.
go up.
What's happening?
I'm getting fucked up, is what's happening. Jesus Christ. Look, we need to get more skin balls going too.
All right. Oh, I'm trying to repair your vehicle though.
Thank
So I
you.
have a button to like repair your vehicle.
Oh, is that thing you like?
Oh, and it also is the same key that removes cars and pets too, which is good.
Oh, okay.
They're saying, don't you dare hit enter. Is it because like the car's being? I think we're getting a phone call. It's hard for us to hear because we don't have sound on in the room,
Yeah,
but
because
you guys
otherwise
can
it
hear us.
loops back into the mic and then it sounds like
sounds not so
horrible
great.
echoey shit.
So for whatever reason, my mouse is like not working at all
Weird.
on this. It might be a bug that we've run into.
Oh, you were gonna do more of the shaky cam, huh?
Yeah, so you can chase. But like we would.
Like,
So here's the fun part. We would get testers who were really good at driving vehicles on the
Yeah.
road, and if we wanted to get shots, we could only get it for like a couple seconds before
Yeah.
you like run into something. You just have to be really
Right.
quick. So the luchadors are coming after you right now because we have gang notoriety set really high for them.
yeah.
And like, let me see if there's a way to say vehicle no damage. I thought there was a way to be like no damage. There's shred tires, which we do not want to do.
Yeah.
Vehicle blow up, probably not what we want to do. Vehicle lose doors, no, we don't want to do that either. No, I think I just kept mashing like this button right here.
Okay.
Let me set it to like not V. So I don't have to turn on the cars. And then I can just keep tapping it every time you hit something.
Yeah.
So like you hit something, you're like, whoops, nope, there's the light on again. Smash. What's wrong with the car?
Whoop.
What happens if you type release FS3 in the console? Should I do it?
I have no idea what that command is.
Should I do release FS3 in the console? I don't know. Should we?
Uh-oh.
Up. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Doing something cool, probably.
Is your car fucked up?
No. Yes.
1, 2, 3, bloop.
All right. We're good.
So I mean, I guess I could like shake the stick like this, which is like not as nice.
It doesn't look as good.
Yeah, it's a lot easier when you got the mouse, but like, oh, there you go. You're off the rails.
I'm good.
I think we were probably inspired a lot by the Bad Boys 2 movie chase scene. I'm just gonna put it out there.
Yeah.
So when we shot a lot of stuff, we would look at that movie and be like, man, that's like a really good car chase.
Yeah.
And then I wouldn't say that we would necessarily like go shot per shot on it because like I don't think we could get that fine detailed, but like the feel and effort of it like
Yeah.
definitely was like
For
carried
sure.
over.
Like that, like the big highway chase in the middle of the movie.
Yeah, and it's like got all these crazy cuts of like places that are not on the highway and you don't care.
Yeah.
We basically learned that like continuity is not as big a deal when you're cutting that fast.
Yeah, and when it's that fast, and like a lot of the shots are always like shots are really like close up on like the car or something, or like a dude flying across the world.
They're like, oh, a shaky cam got me like, and then ASCII face. I don't know if I can even verbalize that. So yes, that's how you would do shaky car. Next
Yeah.
thing we want to do is a car chasing you. Sometimes we would do that in co-op if we need to have two cars specifically chase.
Yeah.
High notoriety would do that too. So like cop notoriety. Let me see. Bind. Not all my keybinds are here,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah, this is the thing too. Like you can just bind basically any command to the majority of the keys on the keyboard. Which, so like I have a custom startup file for Agents of Mayhem right now that just like I just made a whole bunch of keys for just like toggling hostile enemies on and off. And
You're
like,
gonna have like cops chasing you now.
yeah, and like the row number of keys is just like dropping all the enemies.
Yeah, and look at how aggressive these guys would be right here. And a lot of times we would zoom in the camera a little bit to like make it really tight and keep it low to the ground.
Yeah.
And like when we're driving, we try to make sure that like the camera itself was a character.
Yeah.
So, for example, if the camera's a character, like the camera's not gonna drive like right here. It's gonna drive in the road as well. So we try to
Right.
like make sure that. I'm not doing a very good job of it because I'm talking, but like the idea is like, oh, the camera's over here and it's like looking at you over there, and then like it switches lanes really quickly and be in
Yeah.
the other spot. Like we would capture on the highway a lot.
Yeah.
The highway was like, because it's a big stretch, and if you fucked up, like, it didn't look bad.
Yeah, it's the biggest stretch where you can just go straight without having to go like, oh, I'm gonna crash into something, like right there.
Yeah, and then like
it's pretty difficult if you couldn't guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is why shots like this are always like really quick.
Yeah, because like they look good for a couple frames, and then you would cut into something, and so like we would actually capture on the same PC we were editing. And then I'd be like, oh, I need a shot of this to bridge these two cuts together.
Right. Oh, no, my
and then just go capture it. Okay, I'll get you back. It's all you, buddy.
I'm like wedged right on this thing.
They're asking if all peds are nude under their clothes. I believe that they are.
Whoa! I'm fine.
Oh, they have spike strips up. Oh, I forgot about this.
Spike strips.
We would never raise the notoriety that far.
No.
All right, so now you're gonna become skin balls here.
Well, let's spawn some more skin balls.
Okay.
Let's get a shootout going here. Let's have a standoff.
Oh God, Genki's there. Good luck. He's got like 10,000 HP.
Oh Jesus. Manny asking, can you do the movie equivalent of bolting a cam onto the side of a car?
You can, but the problem is that as the car turns.
Yes, this is a thing. This is a so
let's
yeah.
go. Let's just drop a car really quickly. We'll show it to you.
The orientation of the camera does not follow with the car.
We're trying to get that added in Agents of Mayhem, and I think it's gonna help us a lot.
That would be really nice. So yeah,
it's essentially like the GoPro action cam, like attached to the car.
So,
So you just get really tight, and then you're like, oh look, I'm attached to the car.
Yeah.
But as soon as you start turning, just go ahead and make a hard turn.
Yeah.
Then it's like I'm just like stuck in one spot.
Yeah, you're just stuck in here. So it's like it'd be really nice if we can get it added to like. Yeah, the camera turns with the object.
Oh, look at this texture inside here.
Oh yeah.
The cop car, it looks so good inside here. You're riding back like through the back of the seat too, which is nice. Yeah, so yeah, the car the thing just hovers. It's not actually bolted on.
Yeah.
To actually have it turn with the model requires some extra code, and frankly, machinima mode was put together in less than 2 days.
Wow. Okay.
Like code, everything for it was put together in less than 2 days. And so that's why we didn't have like the flap gun and all that stuff, because it's like, what's the minimum we need to actually capture good? And then like green screen was not part of the plan because we didn't need it for capturing the game, and the mouth flap thing didn't show up because nice nut punch.
Thanks.
Can you create or drop ramps? So Havoc objects can't actually be spawned through a console command.
Yeah.
The editor allowed you to place them, but to get the editor up and running and recrunch the city, like it would take probably an hour just to do that. Yeah. Iteration time on Saints Row 3 was not nearly as high as it is on Agents of Mayhem.
Yeah.
In AOM, I believe we'll have tools to do that, but don't quote me just yet.
Yeah. Here, let's drop some skin balls.
All right, skin balls to the rescue. I need to just bind them to a button.
Yeah, just bind them to the B key for balls.
I already have B already bound.
Oh, okay. The downside with Distant Human is that he can't fire most guns.
Don't worry, all your friends can.
Yeah. There's just so many skin balls.
We can drop them.
They probably don't take up that much memory, do they?
No, we can drop a lot of these guys. Honestly, they'll start disappearing after a little bit. So.
Yeah, because it's just a limit.
Create organic ramps. So once a human dies, it no longer has a physics box. Oh, there we go. We just found the limit.
Is it out of instances?
No peds to free. We may need to consider freeing some destroyed non-peds, but that scares me a bit. I wonder who wrote that.
That's a great error message.
There we go.
Okay, we're fine.
So we're at the
balls.
limit. No more extra skin balls. We didn't crash the game. We just got a really nasty error being like,
oh god, some of them are on fire. We gotta get shots of this.
So I would pause the game normally. It's like, okay, I want like a cut in right here of these guys. This guy right here. And can I shake the mouse? I can't. I think because of the assert happening, I can't shake the mouse. But then I'd be in here and be like, oh my god, all these things are happening. But there's like this character fade in distance that we have to be careful about.
Yeah, when they
get really too close to the camera.
So, yeah, because of that, either like
you try to avoid like that happening.
Yeah, try to avoid that, or as long as it was long enough, you just cut before that happened.
Yeah,
in the trailer.
Exactly. They're telling us to put like these crazy things in the trailer. Like we always try to tell a story visually at the trailer, right? Like the
Yeah.
idea is that whatever happens,
Should go real low and up because I want the skin balls to look real tough.
yeah, but then you don't get to see the streets though.
Oh,
Like, you
that's
gotta be
true.
a little bit like that. Like he's
Yeah.
got friends too. You don't want to see just one guy. Not every shot gets to be a hero shot.
I was thinking
Otherwise,
this
you
was-
get the movie
yeah.
Gravity.
I was thinking this was gonna be like a buddy cop thing, but now it looks more like an invasion thing.
Where are they going? I don't know.
They're going to fuck shit up. They don't have anything specific in mind. I think they're just going to
I'm
see.
following this guy right here. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see what they do.
Yeah. What are these guys doing?
Are they just
The
chilling out
AI
here?
in this game is actually like kind of incredible because it does like a lot of stuff on its own that you don't even realize because you're blowing past the game
Yeah.
at like 100 miles an hour.
I think what happened here, because they're not going anywhere, is that they've claimed this small bit of train track as their turf. Like this is their base of operations now. They don't have much here yet, but they're gathering resources and money and blackmail.
So what you do is you get really low to the ground, actually below the ground,
Yeah.
because they would put people on apple crates, stand them up in the movie,
Yep.
and then you zoom in really far, and then you just like spin and turn, and then it's just like in slow motion. It's like shit just got real,
Yeah.
and we would literally call it the shit just got real shot. You can search in YouTube
Yeah.
for shit just got real, and you will get this epic shot.
Bad Boys 2 is very influential. Like I've done that shot too, and I didn't even realize it was the Bad Boys 2 shit got real shot. It's
Yeah,
just like
you
that
just-
shot's cool.
Just make sure you type HD after the end so you get the good one.
Yeah. You gotta see shit got real and a higher bit rate.
All right, let's see where you are. Phone's ringing. Hit Y.
I think I missed it.
So, I would start a mission, but I know we'll break while you're this guy.
Yeah,
right here.
we will definitely break.
How big can you make a character? Well, let me tell you something, Thorlar.
So
Your character has a number between 1 and I don't know. So why don't you give me a number, Thorlar, and I will tell you how big this character can be.
yeah, I wish I could call back on the cell phone. Listen, I'm capturing a movie. I'm filming right now.
So if we put 1, 1 is the normal size. Oh, not scaling, character scale.
Character scale.
No, it's player
Oh, it's player scale.
scale. So 1 is the normal number.
Yep.
2 is there. Thorlar says, I don't know is the number I want. Thorlar, you gotta give me a number.
We're getting
426, 69 ain't gonna be it.
No, we need
We need original numbers, guys. Original numbers.
I don't know. Weed and sex numbers are basically the staple of mathematics.
3. Well, there you go. Here, I'll pull the camera away just so you can see like what this is like. Remember, scale is not linear; it's log. So as we go like 5 and 6, like some of these numbers get a little bit better. He says 9,001. All right, here we go. 9,001. Let me aim the camera up and back a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, guys. So there we go. That's 7. There's 9,001.
So we've always fucking with the player scale is one of my favorite things whenever we do shit like this. But I think my favorite instance of this was when we did Get Out of Hell a few months ago.
Yeah.
Because Gat ragdolled, but he was about this size, so he ragdolled, and it was calculating his ragdoll physics colliding with the entire city of Get Out of Hell, which, you know,
All right, hit.
It
I think
killed
the triggers. One of the triggers. Or B. One of the buttons will now make you pratfall, because I just turned it on. One of them will make you do it. So they're asking me why is it log, and the answer is it's a power of 2
yeah.
every time.
I am huge and doing something, and I don't know
We
what.
gotta set your scale back to like something sane.
5,001.
All right, go ahead. I believe if you hit one of the triggers, you should just like pratfall now.
No,
It
we
may
tried doing pratfalls before and they didn't work.
They took him out of 3. No.
Yeah, the
the
pratfall thing was we tried doing that in a couple other break the builds, and the code doesn't do anything.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you're throwing Molotovs now.
Yeah.
What does that look like? Oh, that's no fun.
I was
That's
hoping they
more
would
fun
come
right
out of
there.
his crotch or something.
You should do the player kills when you like do the animations when you're holding run and then hitting the buttons.
I sat on that man until he died. Here, let's get some skin balls. Make them.
I don't know if I can make skin
No, you
balls
can't.
really big.
You can't change skin balls' size when they're NPCs.
I'm getting confused with the new game commands too.
Yeah, I fucked around with this stuff too, and it's confusing when you're so used to the commands for what they are in Ages of Mayhem. Whoa!
Whoops. Too many. Too many. Abort. 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 Abort.
Oh, we got one more frame. We got another.
That's a lot of asserts.
Look,
You gotta kill that guy. This is playable.
Which guy?
Just any NPC, we've hit the max limit. They're like still spawned somewhere in the city. Oh, is it happening?
Maybe. Here we go. We're gonna do like a stone cold stunner on him or something, maybe.
If he dies, hopefully it'll come back.
I don't know if this is gonna work out.
All right. Cancel. All right, not crash.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's
Okay.
what, 3?
Yeah. All right, let's jump into 4. Since some of you guys asked for a recount, we will jump into 4.
Yeah.
So in 4, the controls and commands are the same. It's just that the game is different. So you would do different things in it, like superpowers
Yeah.
or different missions. I think showing actually some of the missions is actually kind of fun too, because some of the environments in 4 are like where like all the cool stuff, where all like a lot of the work went in. They're saying Saints Row 4. Yeah, Saints Row 4. So,
All right. This is human me up.
well, we gotta get in a mission first.
Okay. Right. We have to get a mission first.
Get
before-
into a mission, and then we can switch you up. Otherwise, missions are like no bueno. I think it's these MOL missions that are like pretty fun, cause like we can go through a Professor Genki thing for Johnny Gat.
Right.
Yeah. Saints of Rage trailer. What mission was Saints of Rage?
Which number?
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember
Oh,
what
I
it
don't know.
was. We'd have to.
Oh
figure it out.
shit! Would Disinhuman get put with the same?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it
because it
does
was
the
just
pixel shader
it was
for
just pixel shader.
All right, we're jumping out of this.
Yeah, we have to find the Saints of Rage.
Yeah, it might take me a little bit because I forget. You have to hit start and quit mission.
Yeah.
If anybody knows the debug name for the Saints of Rage mission, or
Mike
can
might
tell, or give me a little bit of information of where it occurs in the game, because it's been a while since I've played 4.
Also, yeah, I probably should have let the Genki thing play all the way, but that is an instance of like the type of stuff you would capture. Did you do the Genki intro?
Yeah,
things?
that's all I did. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All those Genki missions and Super Power Fight Club and all that stuff.
Right.
That was all stuff that I did with the capture tool. So we would bake those into a video because we didn't have time to like make like a full featured cutscene, and also it's a distraction. Like it doesn't.
Right. It doesn't
you would
need
wanna-
like the same type of crazy cutscene.
Yeah,
like the
you'd
main
want to
mission
put all
would.
that time into a main mission where like people would do it versus like something that people may not.
Mike
do.
says it's M15.
Okay. Thank you, Mike.
So is this a pink?
This is a cutscene, so I can actually move the camera around.
Oh wow. Okay.
I don't know why the camera's running so slow, but it is.
Yeah, it feels kind of that's weird.
Relax.
Doing my best.
Look, if you're worried about me going brain dead, I figure it's part of the deal.
You have to say something.
So yeah, I can actually float around this cutscene. So like each one of these things are animated and dropped in. You know, lighting changes and stuff. Like this takes a lot of time for each shot, right? This is not what we do. We just float the camera around, you know, as actions
Right.
happen. Each one of these animations are like completely custom. They're like keyframed every single time and just like play completely.
Yeah.
So like this is like an animation that like I guess I could load up, but like it's so big that it would only works in the cutscene.
Right.
Sometimes we would reframe cutscenes just so that we wouldn't show specific characters to be like, oh, we don't want to reveal that like
Right. You don't want to spoil stuff.
that like Keith
sometimes.
David is back or
But it
something.
might be
right?
a really good shot otherwise.
Yeah, so we would do that a lot.
Like you could go rescue.
And so like you'd have to
someone.
just like pause the game and get like your 5 seconds or something, you know.
Yeah.
That guy you just beat the shit shit.
They're asking me, are cutscenes forced to 24? I believe they were forced to 30.
Why? Because we
Okay.
can't save ours anymore. Oleg is dead. Viola is dead.
So yeah, like you can see like the lighting and stuff changing for each
Yeah.
one of these.
Nobody stop being a fucking
Let's go
asshole.
ahead.
In this spot part of in this cutscene, this is like everybody just has a spotlight on them.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
I'm sorry.
But that's the thing, like movies are actually filmed this way where like everybody gets out of the way because like your camera crew takes up a lot of space.
Yeah.
Camera crew, sound, director, and all those people. So
Okay then.
single camera production is like not much different than this.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool just to see it up wide. And then it's like, you know, I'll break away and it'll be back to the camera and you're like, oh, there we go.
I'd say either a shooting gallery or a freckle bitches.
All right, Saints of Rage.
All right. Let's see if it.
It'll work.
Yeah.
So I would do these two,
Yeah. So.
pulling these from other cutscenes, other games. These actually took a long time to do, believe it or
Yeah,
not.
so you have like a video on your YouTube channel like talking about how
This
you did
effect?
this effect. Is this so?
It's super
when you,
fucking complicated.
Yeah,
You can
I
watch the
remember
video if you want
watching
to know.
So that effect was also used for like some of the trailers too, right?
Correct. So I would
Yeah.
do a lot of stuff with the trailers. I made the slam out for the
Right.
logo.
And were those the things that got you that?
Yeah. So, okay.
That's been on the thing the
Oh,
whole time.
You want to talk
so-
about? You want to talk about this? This one
Yeah.
says Saints Row 3 Cherished Memories. I have like 7 or 8 of these at home.
Yeah, no big deal.
So yeah, we got some award-winning work for doing this. That's why we have these awards out
Yeah.
here. We're being silly and stuff. So.
Donnie, it's really you.
Oh yeah, it's really funny. They would do the bad acting for this and like
Oh yeah.
they like intentionally recorded it bad so that it would come in bad. Skin balls. Boom. There you go.
Hell fucking yeah.
Skin balls in the game.
He has way more frames than everybody else, but
Yeah, like the animations aren't specific for that because they probably reset your animations. You may not be able to punch and stuff either.
no, I'm punching. It looks like.
All right, well go for it. Beat up some guys.
It totally works. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we can do Distant Human too. See, pad. I want to show you something even more cool than this.
Okay.
It's NPC Distant Human. Boom.
Wow.
Can you jump?
Not super high, so it's kind of.
Don't worry, I'll slew and jump you.
Yeah, please slew and jump me.
So I'm gonna slew, and why don't you just take a look around the level, just so they can see what it actually is.
Oh shit! I never thought about doing this.
The level, it's a real level, and it's in 3D, and we have a full screen pixel shader for this
Holy
this
shit.
blocky effect plus some artwork done.
Yeah, I'm assuming there was like artwork done to help.
Yeah,
push it
so
too.
people's minds right now probably being blown, but it's cool.
Shit.
You want to jump yourself over the wall, son?
Yeah, like right here.
Yeah. So I can actually play this as like a 3D game right here, and I can attach the camera
Oh
to you.
man.
The lighting's a little weird.
So the
though.
movement controls are super weird right now because I can't walk past this point.
Oh yeah, and also some of those lights are like not there based off distance because they
So
have to fade them out.
I think these controls are super weird in 3D right now because the controls.
Can you go?
I can't go past this.
Yeah,
point.
by the way, it's just a diorama, guys.
Yeah, it's just diorama.
That's all it is. Here, I'll
Yeah.
back up so you can see it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
we just built a street block, like a couple blocks, and then
Yeah.
the camera's locked to it. Saints Row 4, the fourth wall edition. Change time of day. Time of day commands do not work in Saints Row 4. We basically lock them to like night almost all the time. There are like TOD keyframes that work, but I'm pretty sure that they would be extra fucked up if I could even remember their names.
Mm-hmm.
Can you not move unless the...
I'm actually stuck. I'm stuck on this plane right here. I can't go up anymore.
Here, just drop yourself. Are you good now?
It looks like it, yeah.
So I have to like zoom really far away for this to work.
Yeah. If you drop some NPC skin balls, wow, that looks crazy. That looks so fucking cool. Yeah, if you drop some NPC skin balls, will they fight like normal here?
Hold on a second. Just skin balls.
Yeah, they're shooting shit. No, they follow is the thing. It doesn't
Probably
look like
not. This is gonna be like
it. Oh, they're kinda
extra
coming.
fucked up. Why aren't you doing this then? Oh, you made it.
Yeah, I did.
Can you open those doors?
There were handprints in 3D that like you could interact with.
My guess is that you will not be able to because your
Yeah, I can't walk
player
close
won't be.
enough to them,
But I can
actually.
slew inside of them and see what's inside there.
All right.
Or you're in slew right now. Okay, what is back here? Yeah. Is this another layer of stuff to give it a little bit of parallax?
Yeah. Really cool though.
You're dying. Okay.
Yeah.
The 3D with the filter looks fucking cool. Yeah, like special shaders are put together. So when we talk about like, you know, people asked us why was the city so similar. It's because a lot of time was spent into building these things.
Yeah.
You know, originally I believe, I may be wrong on this, but I seem to remember that this was only supposed to be one mission,
Oh, really?
and then it ended up getting like extended to be 3 times the size that it was.
Yeah.
And I think it's possible that like the gameplay like lasted a little too long in like the very end sequence, so it might have been shortened a little bit. But it was because it was like instead of them throwing like 10 waves of guys at you, they threw like 2 waves of guys or something.
Right.
But it wasn't like any content necessarily was cut. It was more just that I think newer players are playing this and like not getting the joke. So it was like, okay, we shouldn't make this as long as it was.
Right.
So
Wasn't the music for? So was the music that was done for these bits also done by Jake Hoffman?
no, this was not done by Jake. It was just done by all the custom music in this game, unless I'm unaware of any other outsourcers, was done completely by a guy named Malcolm Kirby Jr.
Okay.
And Malcolm Kirby Jr. did the Saints Row theme for 3 and also did like the dubstep theme on 4 as well.
Yeah. Oh, the skin balls were just barely trailing
Yeah.
behind us.
So like in this level right here, all we did was just like warp ahead.
Yeah.
Like it just warped out. It's not like a different level or load or anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can see what's going on here. A lot of these lights unfortunately disappear as you get too close to them, camera-wise. I'm not sure why they're that way, other than maybe just to like save on performance.
Yeah.
But yeah, here's the level, and then there's the
Man.
next level. And it's like it's just a custom area with like this area. I don't know if I can take this full screen filter off. I mean, I bet a rendering programmer could tell me.
Yeah.
So here's another thing. Probably be like other characters too. Right? People are like, oh, I wish you could play as this. And it's like, well, here you go. So if there's any character that you'd like to see us play as, go
Yeah.
ahead and tell us while we're looking through this list. You could do Zinniac. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. Let's see what he looks like.
Because he's actually, it's also been kind of fucked up because the animations are going to be different because he's on a different
Oh,
frame.
yeah.
So this should be fun. Where is he? Is he just NPC Zinniac?
Maybe. No, I've dropped him before. Zinniac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zinniac.
Yeah, he's gonna be kind of fucked up.
There you go.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's doing the nut kick animations and stuff. That's funny.
What? I mean, it's a
And
little
Johnny's trying to kill him too, which is funny.
Man, this is the smoothest sprite art I've ever seen.
They said Lynn would be funny, or double Johnny. Throw in Roddy. You can be Roddy. I think I'm gonna go for Roddy. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do right here.
Is that part of the game, or is that like something else that's happening?
I don't know.
What was Roddy's name in the game? Was it just NPC Roddy? I don't think he was a saint. Yeah, it's just NPC Roddy. Yeah. Roddy. There you go. Roddy
yeah.
Piper in the game. All his animations work too, because he's got the same frame as the player. That's
It looks
great.
pretty good. It looks great, actually.
And Johnny's like still fucked up.
I have no idea what's shooting me, though. Oh, is there a...
It's Zinniac.
He's just shooting
He's
me.
ascended, and he's like, I'm pissed.
Yeah, because I kicked the shit out of him. He flew off the screen. I thought he just, like, died, and not that he landed on top of the level and just started shooting at me. Zinniac get down from there?
He's gonna just always be shooting at you.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've definitely broken this. Let me see what happens if I get really close to you and like capture it.
Yeah. If we can get like lit decently too.
No, that's the only problem is I won't be because the lighting disappears every single time I get
Right.
close. I'll try to set the time of day, but I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it's
Let's
like
see what
not gonna work.
happens. God, what is the time of day commands in this game? I'm so used to AOM now.
I know. Here, let me jump out of this so you can see.
Yeah. Man, Zinniac's
There's
got
not
long
even
fucking reach.
There's like not even TOD rendering at all on this.
Oh really?
Yeah, you can see those beams like getting even longer as you do it. There's just like all these crazy things. I can do TOD next segment, but I doubt that's gonna work.
Yeah. Well, we're going to the next. Okay.
Yeah, it's not adjusting lighting at all because there's no TOD set for this level.
Right.
I wonder where this is right here. Oh, that's actually a 2D thing on front of the screen
Yeah.
that just like appears.
Oh my God, Zinniac, please.
Zinniac, please, please.
I'm trying to capture Zinniac.
Warren Williams, where are you to go? You'll never get hurt, Johnny.
That's just skin balls. I keep forgetting.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna make this crazy.
Do my work, skin balls.
I wonder what these temp ones are. Oh, SEAL Team 6. Oh, these are the temp people.
Oh yeah. So yeah, when yeah, I'm curious to see if we can get any kind of shot up close in capture mode, or we can take like a really close look at what these characters look like. Oh, actually, he's dead already.
Aisha isn't here. We have to get to her house.
It says for one player.
Phase 2 complete.
Yeah, these animations are actually going. I wonder if
Yeah.
it's gonna break when it does a level load.
No.
Okay, good.
Phase 3.
Yeah, let's see what happens if we get real close in capture mode here.
I guess so the lights always just turn off. All I can do is just zoom way in.
Yeah, zoom way in.
I think I'm attached to you. Go for it.
Hell yeah. Okay, I jumped over that, but now my movement's getting weird again. I can't actually like move any further than this. Here, let me come towards the camera.
Yeah, it's just because of game mode you can't play like that.
Yeah. For some
Looks
reason-
like all the animations came back because they got reloaded on your character, which is good.
Yeah.
The rear camera is like some Killer 7 shit.
It does feel like Killer 7.
Gotcha.
I'm glad there's somebody in the chat who knows all about Killer 7. The game rules. Nobody played it.
Feels like it should get a re-release then.
Probably. It's Capcom. Alright, is there somebody else we should play as in this thing?
Yeah.
To take a close look at him.
Let's look at this really quick. I think they were saying Lynn. I did see it.
Yeah, they were
for
saying Lynn. Let's find Lynn.
Is it NPC Lynn?
Oh! Mike says drop a vehicle. What the fuck's gonna happen if we do that? Stay like right here, right in the center.
Vehicles are not spawning. That's not that. It's not that vehicle. It's not that.
I was about to say, wait a minute, is that... Did it get dropped like in a...
Here, let me slew.
Yeah, let's slew.
And then,
Whoop!
There it is.
Hey, there we go. Can you get out of slew mode?
there you go.
Oh, hell yes!
Can you get in it? They are actually cars, but like you can't get inside them. Here, let me change your character. You should be able to get into it
Yeah.
because it'll reset all your animations. Is it just Lynn? NPC Lynn?
Nah.
I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, I desperately want to see if we can get in this car in this mode.
Well, I just killed the music by changing the character. Here, can you like awesome mode into the car?
I'm getting in the car now.
Yeah, now you're driving the car.
Whoa, this looks rad. All right, now can I drive around this shit? Well, oh wait, yes I can.
I'll have to like manually do the camera for you.
Here.
Cause it's
Oh
like,
no, there's an
that's
invisible
really-
wall here.
Really?
Yeah, so I can't drive any further to the right than this. Sorry, Gat.
You can
Oh,
slew
yeah.
jump the car.
Yeah, try and slew jump it for me.
Just like
Whoa. Yeah, I can only drive on certain planes. So now I'm on this lower one. So there's just like weird invisible walls everywhere.
drop a VTOL. I think they took the VTOL out of 4. Otherwise, I'd say yeah, because you can fly in the game.
Yeah.
Drop car SP VTOL 01. Oh no, it's there.
Whoop.
Can you get in that?
All right, let's.
Where are you?
Way to the left. That's where the VTOL spawned.
Here,
Am I
Capture.
in it? No, I'm not in it yet.
there you are. You got to get into it, buddy.
I'm pressing the button to get into it, but. Being...
You got to get around the front. You can't do it. From
Yeah, but the thing is, that, again, the invisible. Oh, here we go. Can I get all the way around it? Oh, he's
Here.
trying so hard to like pathfind into this
Here.
thing.
slew jump.
Yeah. Oh.
Success. Whoops.
Well.
Whoops. Was that award-winning work right there?
Give me an award.
There you go. Here, you get this Emmy for
Wow.
breaking the game the best.
I have an Emmy because I just blew that thing up. This is all I could ever ask for. I would like to thank my parents.
Get off the stage!
I would like to thank the National Academy of Television
And
Arts and Sciences,
Come on, son.
whatever the fuck that is. Are they the people who made the trophy? It's a dumb looking trophy, idiots. Be like a fucking sweet crown I put in my head or something. Like a lifelong coupon at Arby's.
All right,
Get
exit.
some wet sandwiches.
Exit the mission.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean I hit retry. Hold on a sec. Yes, thank the literal small people
And
the
skate
people
balls.
who have been scaled down to 0.5.
Are you still in the game?
Whoa!
You are the what?
Hold on. Get the
What?
camera up on my face here. What's
What is-
going on?
What is happening? This is what happens when you win the award. You become this guy.
Chat's just saying they've merged. Manny's calling it President Distant Skin Ball, which I think is pretty apt. Samus Aran shoulders. Yeah, this is the new Varia suit. We modded it in. Now you can walk in hot areas and volcanoes without losing health. Oh my god.
You need to change your shoes up. Hold on, we gotta get you in a costume shop now.
Yeah. Oh god, I hope changing costumes doesn't get rid of any of this good shit happening here.
Well, your morphs might work actually now. So,
Oh, Ah! Alright.
Max Slider guy.
Okay, yeah, it still works.
It's working. It's working.
Yeah, Max Slider Man. Everybody knows him. Alright, so...
So art testers would play with Max Sliders a lot to make sure that clothings and stuff wouldn't break. so that the distances on everything would work. Because like you could put a hat on and like maybe your head would be sticking out on the side of it or something.
Right.
Which is why we had max sliders at a certain spot, and that when mods were put out to put the sliders past a certain thing, they would break a lot of clothing.
I'm an elfin, distant president human. Oh wait, I need to change it. Oh no, my face
What happened?
is black. It's just pure black.
It's just no
It's
lighting
a void.
at all.
All right, I needed to change.
You should have all the outfits in
My
this.
shoes.
In this. There you go.
Yeah, my skin's just like. Did I accidentally select that?
I think you have like null set for the skin, so there's
Okay.
no texture. There's nothing. Normals are still there, but
Good
like the texture's
presidential
not there.
sandals. That's what I want my next president to be. Some dude who walks everywhere in fucking sandals. All right, so yeah,
There
I
you
think
go.
you just have no.
They said distant drizzit. Do your superpowers work?
Yeah, they
Or
were.
they turn them back on? Yeah. Freaking sweet.
How hard was it to capture the superpowers?
Not that hard actually, because
Okay.
we have the modes that jump on, that lock onto you. So yeah, just start walking.
Okay, yeah, actually.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
this would
super
be
easy.
Actually, this looks like the easiest stuff to capture.
It's really easy actually. You just look like you have like quad boobs or something.
Yeah. Because it's funny when you do capture stuff like things
Yeah,
that
just
look
like
like
run down here.
things that look like they might be hard could actually be really easy.
And things that are really easy.
really
to-
simple things can be like extremely difficult to capture.
Yeah.
Like for things I've done.
There
it's
we
just
go.
Like,
Mouse is working.
oh, all right. For things I've done for AOM, there's been times where it's like the hardest thing to do was like
Everything's like the hardest thing to capture in AOM because everything's so new.
Yeah,
and like our
everything's still new,
tools are
like-
not all the way there yet.
yeah. So, I mean, yeah, when the game isn't finished yet, that's gonna add extra challenge.
Finished games are like the easiest thing to capture,
Yeah.
or should be the easiest thing to capture.
Generally, yes.
All right.
So yeah, there were lots of things I've done that were like really simple things. It's like, can I land this grenade hit really easily?
No.
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 And it's
Grenade
like-
hits easy. Come on. You should be able to fire weapons just fine though.
Nope.
No.
That's me shooting a gun.
No. There
I
you
am
go.
shooting my gun. Hello. What?
You're shooting it at the floor.
I am shooting my foot over and over again.
Yeah,
This is-
aiming is based off of where you are.
This is political commentary. Hello. Ouch. 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 Every time I fire the gun, it goes into my foot. Why does this keep happening? It's like the choices I've made keep fucking me over again and again. President Skinballs does not like this. The first elven president.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man. Reboot is death. Yeah, that's kind of like what capturing is, sort of, when you don't have a time limit and you're just doing whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah. Normally they're just like, this trailer, yeah,
Yeah,
can be
'cause-
done like tomorrow.
No, it hasn't been that bad. But no,
you haven't lived, son.
I guess not. Yeah, hopefully some point down the line we can show what it's like to capture with AOM or something. That would
Yeah, we'll
'Cause
get there eventually.
eventually, way further down the line. But
Yeah.
because AOM is definitely a different thing to capture for, just because it's
in development still,
in
too,
development.
yeah.
That's probably the major reason why it feels so different to me compared to this, because it's like, yeah, it's still in development. Was this is a finished game, so like, for as long as you're trying to do normal things, it's like, you know, consistent. Whereas here, it's just like, well, this mission isn't finished yet, or might be being changed. So, you know, what we're capturing right now might be different tomorrow.
There's just the Genki girl? What? Oh,
Huh?
Ben King SR1.
What are you trying to load up?
Ben King SR1. Saints Mail, oh.
Oh. Get
He's
dropped
not,
anywhere?
No, he didn't drop.
Maybe it's bugged out. Because it's not.
Oh, yeah, I can only just character that.
Oh. Okay.
I'm just curious if like Skin Balls is still there. No. Okay.
Why? I'm really curious why that happened. That was like a
I
very
don't know. There's a
specific-
lot of scripting stuff that's like not designed to do that, and it just does.
Ben King's got things. Oh shit! Can I get that going again? Hell yeah!
Writer of Blocks is actually asking a really good question. How does the whole planning out of a trailer work? Does a writer say, okay, I want a shot like this, and you say, all right, I'll try it out, or something different? It depends. When the trailers were just done by me, like the DLC trailers,
Right.
I would basically just ask people and say, like, hey, this is a golfing outfit. Where's, like, the most golf-like location? And then, like, they have a golf club as a weapon. I would just use it as, like, beating up people. And, like,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, can we go golfing with this? And then, you know, we would see if we could bounce the aliens up in the air.
Yeah.
So we would do that, and then like we would add sound effects and stuff in post.
Yeah. Meanwhile, there are other trailers that if they have story content or any kind of like dialogue written for them or anything like that, like you're gonna have writers involved with that.
And sometimes they say, hey, we need like 10 seconds of cool shots, and then you just get to go crazy with it.
Yep.
Other times they're like, we need a shot of this specifically. Like
Right,
those Gary
'cause-
Busey trailers is like, you
Yeah.
need to show all the taunts, right?
Yeah.
So like,
there are specific goals of like specific things you need to show, like features in the game or something like that. So that's where it gets a lot more.
generally
Focus.
it's also a team that of the creative people who talk with the advertising people who will be like, hey, we have like 3 ideas for a trailer.
Yeah.
And then we'll be like, here's the things you can actually do in the game. Some of those things I would be involved in when it's like, hey, can we capture this? And I was like, yeah. They're like, can you give me like the Shawshank Redemption shot? And I was like, yeah, we can do that. They're like, okay, going in. It's going in at the end, you know?
Here, I need you to.
Break the build. Good job.
No, we've done that.
It's done.
I'm just imagining like this specific shot would be for like some kind of chill ass like vaporwave music video.
Oh yeah, hold on a second. You gotta stop running though because it's procedurally running. Here, I'll turn
Yeah.
this off and on again. I should get rid of that. All right, yeah, go for it.
Like I'm imagining like. Even better if this is in slow motion. Oh yeah. Can you make it rain too?
I don't know the weather. Oh yeah, I do.
Wait, is rain still in SR4?
Yeah, it is.
It still is? Okay.
I don't think so actually.
Oh, damn. Because, like, I feel like we could make some type of fucking
Yeah,
sweet...
they got disabled
Oh,
before.
man.
Yeah, we'd have to
Rain
do
would be
it.
even better. Like, some chill-ass song playing here.
They're asking where was SR1 Ben King in Saints Row 4. You have to play it to get it there, man.
Yeah.
There's a story where they're wrapping up.
Oh,
this
he
thing
still
with King
blinks,
Records.
too.
Yeah.
He's so chill. I'm just imagining, like, a shot, like, far away where it's, like, all the neon shit, and, like, it's, like, just him, like, in silhouette or something like that. I don't know what would be a good place to do that in this town. If there was any place that was, like, slightly, like, a hill and intersection or something.
Maybe you could do that.
Yeah! Get on the face.
You got the porcelain. Yeah, you got it. It's
Yeah.
extra vaporwave. I forgot she had 3 boobs.
Me too. Yeah, a day in the life of Ben King. Well, is there any royalty-free vaporwave we can use?
Is there any royalty-free vaporwave? I don't know. Like Twitch lets you do stuff. If you're a vaporwave artist, contact us, and maybe we'll do something fun.
I want to make a Ben King music video.
You have time to make a Ben King music video? We're like kind of crunching hard. Right
That's
now.
true. If I have the time, I would love to make a Ben King vaporwave music video. If he hits any like little bump, his animation resets here. But that's okay. He's chill. He knows how to get back in the mood.
There you go. Super fast. Music is like still playing.
Oh, no.
Oh. Okay.
It's okay.
There we go.
He's good. Just a Wednesday night. Gotta get groceries, but I'm not feeling it. You know what I mean? Just one of those days. Vaporwave Wednesdays. Fucked it up.
Wednesday.
Vaporwave Wednesday. When is it gonna be Vaporwave Day?
Every
day
day.
is Vaporwave Day. Let's vape.
All right, it's actually almost 5.
Yeah, it's late.
Yeah.
I'm having fun doing capture shit. Anyways, we should probably
End it here.
call it a night
Okay.
with Ben King ice skating everywhere.
So yeah, that's our capture tool. Saints Row 3 and 4. It's the same in GAT.
Yeah.
We didn't load up GAT, but it is there. It's changing a little bit for Agents of Mayhem, but just to make it a little bit better.
We've requested some features that would be nice to have.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. I would fucking love some sweet gooey sliders for like Depth of Field and shit.
I would love some sweet Vaporwave slider.
I would love some. You know, if you just type in the console vapor_wave, it brings up a thing that's from 0 to 100. Put up to 100, that's when the Vaporwave turns on.
And then it just gets all pink and teal.
Yeah. A new LUT. A new LUT. A Vaporwave LUT. Vapor LUT.
I could create one. I'd create a LUT, and then they could load it into the game.
Shit.
Yeah. We'd have to like spend some overtime doing that though.
Yeah, we would.
Like that would not be scheduled for
That
our
would not,
regularly
probably
scheduled
not a wise
gaming.
use of time, but
Yeah.
it's fun to think about dumb shit like this. Yeah, at 99, there's nothing happens.
Yeah.
It's only when it's at 100. Peak saturation. Oh, man. So that's kind of what capturing is like, but sort of not. But that's what the capture tools are like, for sure.
Yeah, that's definitely how the capture tools work and what we do in it. So
I think they're pretty fucking convenient. I don't know what capture tools are like for other people.
they're
but-
not nearly as good. At least
Oh,
when
really?
I did my talk at GDC in 2012, I think.
Yeah.
They like I had people from other studios come up to me and basically tell me it's like this is the best tool you've ever seen.
Oh,
ever.
wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking
That
nice.
was back
It's like-
then. I don't know. I think Ubisoft has something nice because their Assassin's Creed trailers are like
Yeah.
got way up in quality recently.
Yeah, I noticed some of the camera movements in their trailers, like.
And it's obvious that it's gameplay stuff too. Because it's not like
because
nice animation.
that was the thing I wondered, like with other people, would they actually like take the time to script camera movements to their environments?
Maybe.
Because that's like
Maybe.
sometimes there's some things that do have nice camera movements. Like, do they just like make a cutscene camera for that?
It's possible.
But, huh. Anyways, yeah, those are our capture tools at Volition. They're pretty fucking sweet. If you did not know, we stream every week here at twitch.tv/dsvolition every Thursdays at 5 Eastern, 4 Central, 2 Pacific, 22 GMT.
Blah, 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 blah.
There's a lot of numbers to remember. Yeah, I'm Josh Stinson. I'm the StreamZard/associate video editor. We also had today.
Alexander Mejia, the video producer here.
We also had our community developer, Mike Watson, being cool, moderating the chat, being a cool dude. Hi, Mike. Thanks, Mike. Goodbye, Mike.
And Emmy Award-winning chipboard.
Yeah. He's done a lot of work here. You don't fuck with that dude.
He'll
Like-
knife you.
Yeah. It takes a long time to saw through that, too, so it's going to be really painful.
Yeah, don't mess with it.
And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I guess we'll see you next week with, hopefully, I'm going to be grabbing some developers from around here to talk about how, what it was like working on Red Faction Armageddon. That's one of the few games left we haven't talked about yet of ours, except for Summoner, I think. I think those are the only other
Yeah,
things.
Summoner hasn't happened yet.
Summoner. Because we've done Punisher and stuff, so... Yeah, so hopefully there'll be an RFA stream next week. So, yeah, come back next week if you want to see that. See why aliens are in the game.
All right, guys.
All right.
See you later.
Later.